eventually. So for now, we'll just record, and those that watch it back will watch it back. But I have a lot to tell you guys, and we're just going to get right to it through sharing my screen. There's just a lot that's happening. So I am going to assume, I'm guessing, okay? I'm totally guessing here that it's going to be like an Alaskan type cruise. So I found this picture for the cruise. I really have no idea where it's to, but this is my guess. And I thought this was so pretty. So this is what we're going to put on there. And I kept thinking to myself, how fun it would be to have us girls and Dean and Brent Blair like on a trip together, a cruise together. It would be so much fun. So I'm going to go through that. And then there are changes coming August 1st to our customer rewards program. So I first of all just want to make sure that everyone has complete clarity. I have to reduce this real fast. Complete clarity on the trip. And what I would say to you right now is just listen to what I have to say, and then know that all the details are on your website. Okay, if you go to your website and you go to your drop down when you're logging in, just go to sales incentives, and that will take you exactly to the page where you'll see all the qualifications. Okay, so the qualification period started July 1st and it goes through March 31st. So it's quite a long time. And the exciting thing about that, I feel, is that in the midst of that, like in the middle in October, is when a new product comes. So I believe in with all my heart that we could probably turn things upside down for the company where they're like, how are we going to get all these qualifiers on this ship? Because I really believe so many people can qualify for this trip with everything that's coming, but we can't wait for that to happen. It means we must be doing the work now. So the trip will then be sometime in August next year. I think it's the 9th through the 16th. It's a week-long trip. So the qualification criteria, and when I say the criteria, it means that you must meet these criteria in order to earn the trip, okay? So one, at the bottom, you must have an active subscription. That's number one. To qualify at baseline, you earn 300 points, okay? You also must be paid as an SC1 or above. And again, SC1 is 2,000 in volume. So you must have that rank or above to qualify. You must earn at least 3 enrolled tracks during this time period, as defined by the RISE era. And again, a track is 750 in sales volume, and 150 of that must come from a new consultant. Okay, that earns you a track, and you want to earn 3 of those. And again, they can be at any time during this enrollment period. So if you had 3 consultants come in and each one of them bought a business pack, you've earned your 3 enrollment tracks. Okay. You must also earn at least three retained tracks as defined by the RISE era. And again, the retained tracks are you have that baseline volume that is your subscription volume for you and your personal enrolled consultants. And so you want to increase your subscription sales by 500 in sales volume from your personally enrolled customers and consultants. That will earn you a retained track, and you want to do that 3 times. Again, I believe with all my heart that this can all happen. And please, all I want for you is to believe. I want you to believe that you could earn an incentive trip. Kristen has experienced one. Kristen, are they not the most magnificent thing ever? Yes, they're just so fun, right? Because when you go on these trips, the great thing about them is like everything's taken care of for you and you're around really, really great people that's what's so fun about it. You can't plan that kind of trip on your own and be around such great people and have like events and games and all these different things planned for you. So I just want you to believe that it's possible. And then the other thing is you do not want to drop more than one paid rank below your baseline rank. Now, your baseline rank is your highest paid rank between December of 2023 and June 2024. So whatever your highest rank was in those 6 months, that is your baseline. So for instance, if you were, if I'm an EC1, right? Let's say I meet EC2, I don't want to drop less than EC1 during that time. You don't want to drop more than 2 ranks lower than more than one paid rank below your baseline, whatever your highest rank was between December and June. If your paid as rank increases during this promotional period, your baseline rank will reset to reflect the highest paid rank. Okay? If it increases, now you have a new baseline, and you don't want to drop more than one below that. Okay, so those are the criteria, those are the baseline. Qualifications again, there's tier 1 is 300 points, that's a cruise for 2. Tier 2 is 400 points, that's a cruise for 2 plus flight voucher. And then tier 3 is 500 points, and that's a cruise for 2 and a $1,500 flight voucher. And parentheses is for people that are international. So here's how you can get some points when advancing. So when we talk about advancing, that's you advancing in rank. This is for you personally. So the great thing is, and again, this is on your website, but when you rank advance, you're going to earn points. And then if you hold it for an additional month, you earn points. And if you hold it for another consecutive month, you earn double those points. So it goes up the longer you hold that rank. And I wanted to give you an example here of our dear Gloria Brinker. You can see Gloria hit MC3 in June. So by hitting that in June, she gained 70 points for the trip right away, right? So if she holds that in the month of July, she will earn another 35 points. And if she holds that in August, she'll earn another 100 points. So it more than doubled. And that will already put her at 205 points for the trip. That's amazing, amazing. So that's how you can earn rank advancement points. And again, it's above your lifetime rank between December and June. And then mentor, this means you can also earn points for helping your people that you personally enrolled rank advance. So you will earn points for the month that they advance. And then by also helping them maintain it, you can earn maintenance points on top of that for their 2 consecutive months that they hold it. If you or someone you mentor or personally enrolled rank advances, and then they do not hold it and they drop back, they do not earn maintenance points, and they won't be able to earn those points again. It's got to be consecutive months for them to get the maintenance points, okay? And then again, you can earn points through the Rise Era tracks. If you earn an enroll track, again, which is 750 in volume, you get 10 points. If you earn a retain track, that's another 10 points. You could earn this trip, honestly, just by earning tracks. And in the month of July, your points for enrollment tracks doubles. So instead of 10, you can earn 20 in the month of July for every enrolled track that you earn, okay? All right, so some shipping updates. Just because of the rates of shipment and everything, the company has spent over $3 million in the last year in making up for the cost and the demand in shipping. So they needed to pivot a little bit. So orders of 150 and above will now have a $7.99 flat rate in shipping. And there will be an email going out on this, I believe, tomorrow. And then orders of a $149.99 or below, the shipping will be based on weight, starting at $9.99. Okay. Oh, and this should have been at the end, but for the trip. But again, if we put in the work now, plant the seeds, build the relationships, setting yourself up to what's to come. I believe so many people could earn this trip and we could all go together and have so much fun. But you must believe that it's possible. And I want you to share with me if you believe it's possible and if you want to go after it, and I will help you build a map to make that happen. Okay, please share with me if you want to go on this trip. And then we will talk about what it's going to take and getting going and making that map. Okay, now the consultant rewards. I want you to know the why behind the consultant rewards was simply because we have many people on Protandim Nerve 2. And when they were ordering just Protandim Nerve 2 every month and then earning those credits, they would have to essentially pay more to spend their credits, right? Because you can only use $10 for every $100. Well, the company heard us on that, so they've pivoted. And now instead of $10 for every 100, it is $5 for every 50. So it's great. This means that our Protandim customers, or maybe it's an Axio customer, or just someone that orders like a one product minimum, they have the opportunity now to use those credits towards the thing that they order every single month. So customer rewards for a first order. This is a big deal for a first order, and this all starts August 1st. For a first order, again, they get 10% off a one-time retail order. That's the same, that's never changed. They get free shipping on their first order when they set up subscription. So if they set up a customer subscription and they put themselves on subscription, they get free shipping on their first order. They will also get a free gift with their first order if their subscription is set up for $175 or more. That includes Healthy Glow Stacks, right? That's our Healthy Glow Stack people. The free gift in August to start is going to be a hand cream. And then from there, I don't know what it'll be, but that's what they're starting with, okay? So, and then monthly, again, 10% off a one-time spot order. And $5 reward credit is earned for every $100 spent on subscription. Before, it was they would get $10 for every 200 spent cumulatively. Now they get $5 credit put into their bank for every $100 spent cumulatively on their subscription orders. And then when they turn on their little toggle switch, they can redeem $5 for every $50 spent. So it really doesn't change a lot. It just reduces the minimum of how soon people can start utilizing them, which I think is so, so great. So again, that starts August 1st. Here are some examples for you of the customer rewards. So we're going to go to the Healthy Glow in the second one there. So let's say, well, let's do just a Nerve 2 person. Their total is $60.29. They put it on subscription, so they're earning free shipping, right? And then in month 2, their product and their shipping is now $7.99. So it's $67.29, but they earn a $5 credit because they spent over $50. So then in month 3, they get to apply that credit and they get to redeem that for their order going forward. And then little by little, earn the credit, redeem it, earn the credit, redeem it. It'll take $5 off their orders. So that's great. For the Healthy Glow people, you can see when they set up subscription, they're going to get free shipping. They get a $5 credit right away, and they get a free gift because their order is over $175. How much fun is that to be able to say to people, right? We're going to get you free shipping on your first order. You're going to get credit to use on your next order, and you're going to get a free gift sent to you. I just think that's phenomenal. So, and because their order is, let's see, it was $100. Am I getting this right? I'm going to get this confused. Let me go back. I got to redo this. $5 for every 100. Yes. So with a Healthy Glow person, they earn $5 here. They're earning another $5 with this order. Redeem 5 here in their second month. That $5 credit is redeemed here. They earned a $10 credit, redeem the 10 here because it's $5 for every, I'm getting confused as I say this out loud. Let me look at the chat here. Someone help me out. Does it still double on month 6? No, that's the thing. I'm going to go away from this right now because I'm confusing myself. But let's just stick to this right now, kids. And let's just remember it's $5 of credits earned for every $100 spent on subscription. $5 earned for every $100 spent on subscription. But they get to redeem, that's where I'm getting it mixed up. They get to redeem $5 credit for every $50 spent. $5 for every $50 spent. That's where I'm getting it confused. Okay. The insider status, when it would double to $20 for every 200, that is going away. This is one of the quotes they got from people in the field. I honestly have a really, really hard time promoting the reward circle because I feel like it is false advertising. It is mathematically impossible for people to redeem their reward credits at the same pace they are earning them once they become Insider Reward members. And it's true, right? We have a lot of people when we look at our reward circle members that have credits piling up, and it's hard for them to redeem them all at once without spending a lot of money. So they are just taking away the insider status altogether. Nothing will double. It will stay at this consistently. It will always be this. $5 credit for every $100 spent on subscription, and they can redeem $5 credit for every $50 spent. So this takes care of our Nerf 2 customers, which is great. That makes sense, everybody? Okay, and then we have consultant rewards. This is brand new, consultant rewards, okay? So for consultant rewards, on your first order, you have a new consultant, they have enrolled, they're setting up a subscription. For their first order, they're going to get free shipping on their enrollment order when they set up 150 SV on subscription. So if a new consultant came in and enrolled and they set up their subscription at that time, let's say with a Healthy Glow stack, they'll get free shipment on that subscription when it goes out for them that following month, okay? Monthly discount codes when you process 150 in volume on subscription. So if you as a consultant have the Healthy Glow stack, for instance, on subscription, you will be rewarded one new customer 10% off discount code that will be valid for 7 days. This will get emailed to you. You will also get one new consultant 10% off pack discount code valid for the next full calendar month. So you get a limit of one of the discount codes per account per month. This is a huge thing that you can leverage in getting those tracks and gaining points for the trip. So this is their way of rewarding consultants for having active subscriptions with 150 in volume or more. You are going to get those coupons back, one for a customer, one for a new team member, 10% off. The customer one's good for 7 days. The consultant one is good for the next full calendar month, okay? And the launch schedule for all of this, July 9th, you'll be able to see all of this information in the hub. They're going to have a live training on the reward circle, which will be next Tuesday on the LifeVantage consultant page. And then August 1st is when everything goes into effect for everyone that we have and all of our customers. Okay. All right. Does anybody have questions on any of that? It's a lot of information, but it's really exciting. And again, it's only information that we can leverage going forward as we look ahead. Any questions? Okay, great. Just remember, it's all going to be in the hub or again in the sales incentive thing. Also, I just want to emphasize, we had an executive Zoom today, and Marilee Marasich, one of our executive consultants, she came from a prior company that Tara Wilson and Rachel Pekarik were at. And this company was, they went into momentum because of a weight loss product, okay? And Marilee talked about when they were going into momentum, the efforts that their field and their company took in getting people excited and getting them ready for this. And one of the things they did was they were doing those first of the month and end of the month Zooms. And that is what our FAB, our Field Advisory Board, is doing for us. It started last month on the 25th, June 25th, happened again on July 1st. It's going to happen again on July 25th. Every month on the 1st and the 25th, unless it falls on a weekend, we will have these Zooms by the FAB. There were over 500 people on the last one. And people were just jazzed by the information it brought. They love hearing from our leaders. They love being equipped with information. This one's going to happen after the virtual event on the 20th. So really make sure that you block out those times. They're going to try to keep them at 30 minutes, and it'll always be at 6:30 Mountain, 7:30 Central. Put those on your calendar. You do not want to miss those because they are set in motion to help us going forward to be prepared for everything that's to come. And then the last thing I want to tell you, I did a social media training on Saturday. Liddell was on there, as was Sherry Schmidt, and it went really, really good. And I just want to say, you know, we talked about reels and we talked about stories. Here's something that I see trending, and I really appreciate this too. I can't even remember her name, but Jen Dykstra, I know that you've probably heard this too. Someone that we follow on Instagram, but she, for one whole month, there's a lot of people in the Instagram and coaching space telling you to be consistent in posting reels on Instagram. So do it every single day for 30 days and see what happens. Jennifer Allwood. So she did this every day for 30 days. She posted a reel and she gave us the results. And guess what it was? She lost followers. Now, I can relate to this. I can relate to this. When I try to be consistent in posting reels, I lose followers. So crazy. But when I don't post as often in Instagram, but I stay consistent in my stories, I gain followers. I now, in Instagram, have almost, today on my stories, I had like 106 that looked at a story on Instagram, and I went over to Facebook and there were like 160. So over 100 on both, okay? So Instagram is not winning, but what I'm telling you is those stories are like a TikTok. They are just a short click, 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 click. And reading a post on Instagram or seeing a reel, people aren't taking the time to, they just want the click, click, click. So what I'm saying is my last customers, when I think about them, they reached out to me because of information I put in my stories. So I want you, if you watch that social media training, we talk about stories and how to use them and whatever it is. But a key point that I put in there that I've heard a lot about is, I think Bob Heilig even said this, if you are going to sprinkle in product and sales into your stories, don't make it more than 3 slides. Don't make it more than 3. If you make it more than 3, in between it, sprinkle in some life, sprinkle in you talking to the people. But when it comes to you finding your people, your Facebook posts and talking to the people that you want to have on your team, talking to more of you, keep yourself consistent there. At least 3 times a week, I would say, be posting on Facebook if you want to be building on social media. Don't worry so much about posting on Instagram, but keep your stories as consistent as you can. But don't just use them as a sales strategy. Use them as a way to bring people into your life, to get connected with your audience. And again, only think about your audience. And your audience is more of you. It's people that the person, your ideal teammate is you. She's you. She's living a life like you. She's at the stage of life you're in. She's doing what you're doing. She's maybe overworked, right, Jen? Or Vicky, she's an empty nester. Or Sheila, she's a grandma and she would love to bring in a little bit of extra income for her grandkids and her children. So she goes and she's working a part-time job, but she'd rather not. So she'd like to find a community. Like really think about who are your people and share with them the things that you love. Like when I talked to Liddell, her big thing is, and I said this on the last Zoom, so many of us want to just, when I put something in a social media thread, we want to just take it and post it right away, just to get information out there without trying, right? That's not going to help you find your people. It takes you sharing more of yourself. And I know that's not always comfortable, but I want you to look at it as I'm the light and I'm the hope for the people like me in a world that is dark, in a year that is like really questionable. Like, let me be the light. Let me show them that life can be happy, that there's a community of great people, that there's a better way, that life can be okay. Let me show them. And you do that by showing more of yourself. You just do. I don't want you hiding behind the company and the products. I want you to show more of you. Kristen, you're doing such a great job of that, showing your handsome hubby and you putting together your home and building the stairs down to, I mean, you're doing such a good job with that. And then you're sprinkling in the business, right? I'm so proud of you because I know that you stepped away from social media for a long time. You didn't want a part of it. And you came back and you're using it in such a great way. So just really think about that. I hope it makes sense, but let them see you. Share what you love and let what you put in your stories and when the product shows up, it's like a side piece of who you are. Don't let it be all of who you are. They need to know, like, and trust and love you first. And then they want to know what that product is because they know, like, and love you and who you are because of what you've shown them. Make sense? Okay, awesome. All right, that's all I had. Okay, let's end in prayer. Heavenly Father, thank you so much for these amazing people. Thank you for this amazing company. Thank you for just the beautiful weather that we're getting. I just pray for safety for everybody. I pray for abundance. I pray that we just have open hearts and open minds and belief that anything is possible. Help us to set those goals again, Lord, that only you are capable of bringing into our life. Help us to have belief that anything is possible because we believe in ourselves. Help us to believe in ourselves like never before so that we can really take the steps necessary to find the people that you have for us. And I just pray again for safety, for good health, for abundance, and just, yeah, I just love these people so much, Lord. So thank you for the gift of them, and thank you for the gift of LifeVantage. In your name we pray. Amen. All right, everybody. If you need me, you know where to find me. And if you want to go after that trip, let's talk, okay? I'm going to be here for you. Okay. Mwah. Love you. Have a good night. Bye.